Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to talk a little bit about delivered loft, controlling trajectories. I did a video on flighted draws. I wanted to expand a bit on how you're going to control that loft. I was teaching a player yesterday, professional golfer, good player, trying to work on the flighted shot. So I thought some of those pieces we could actually, I could share with you and how important it is when you're trying to hit it low, some areas that I see players do that sometimes gets them into trouble, okay? So the first thing is when we're looking at transition, if we're trying to hit it low, your upper body is going to be moving forward, but if it keeps moving forward and the club ends up getting too far behind or tipped out too much, what I usually see is then the upper body starts to go back and then we lose that loft control, okay? So a good way to picture it is if you're coming in, I'm almost imagining like I'm going forward, but as I hit it, my right ear or my trail ear is going down and I feel like the handle's actually pulling up this way as I'm hitting it. That's gonna let my trail side come all the way through, help me take a lot of loft off. Obviously the easy steps are balls back. Pressure is gonna feel like it sort of stays forward and moves a little more forward as I'm doing it. And then I like the idea that the trail hand is really extending and pushing sort of forward and up as I'm hitting it to take all that loft off. So if I go, this is a 7-iron, okay, how can I flight it with that same feel, pulling up this way, taking all the loft off through impact. So that will be a really interesting one. Launch wise there, I launched that one at 11. Tour average 7 is just a little over 16. So that one is definitely low. Controlled the dynamic loft there. I was only 6 down attack. For me, that's not a ton. That's sort of normal, but you could see how much I still pushed up when I did it. I'll do another one like that. Another thing that helps too is when I take it back, I'm not going to let the club get too far inside. Sometimes that makes you have to throw it this way. I keep it sort of in front of my body and then I can pull up that way, playing it just back of center. If you look from here, I have it sort of right about there, just a little back of center, stance a little open because of it's going to be a little bit more downward. So I offset the attack with that stance open. It makes it a little bit easier too to keep turning through for me. So one more nice little bullet here. So that thing is really low, 8.8 launch. That's pretty low. Obviously use that as a test, sort of try to work it down. If you're having a tough time launching it low, I've seen lots of players that are trying to hit down, the handle goes down too long. Then what happens is they have to throw the backhand on it, feel like that handle starts pulling up, and then you can extend that backhand through impact, take that launch right down, help you control it if you're into the wind or trying to hit lower shots. It also makes a big difference in distance, right? If we're launching at 20 and we get that launch closer to optimal for you depending on your speed, but if it goes 20 to 16, 17, 18, you're gonna see a huge gain in distance. So use that. I hope that helps. If you need any more specific help for your game, make sure you check the description below. Thanks for watching.